Have you ever felt like you're just background noise in someone else's life? Like you're standing right there, but you're invisible? You speak, and you get interrupted. You do your absolute best, but the respect you've earned never seems to arrive. And the worst part? The internal rot that starts when you begin to blame yourself. You think, maybe I'm not enough, or maybe if I try a little harder, they'll finally see my value. So you start giving more, doing more, and trying harder. But here's the irony, the more you bend, the more people break you. Your kindness gets mistaken for weakness, and your silence gets treated like a lack of backbone. But one day, the realization hits. Respect isn't asked for, and it certainly isn't given. It's commanded. It starts from that part of you that refuses to make yourself cheap. Here is the truth that nobody wants to tell you directly. First, understand this. People don't see you as you see yourself. They see you the way you present yourself. If you fold every single time, the other person never learns to stand their ground. If you're always willing to compromise, you become a convenient option rather than a priority. I knew a guy. Brilliant, kind, always there for his friends. He never said no. At first, they called him a great guy. Soon after, they just called him when they needed something. When he needed them, they were nowhere to be found. He didn't stop being kind, but he stopped being cheap. That was the day his life changed. Second, understand the power of scarcity. When you are available 24/7, your value drops to zero. You think being on call makes you reliable, but in reality, it makes you a utility. People only value what they can't have at any moment. If you pick up every call, reply to every text instantly, and say yes to every demand, you aren't a person, you're a function. And no one respects a utility. True respect comes from knowing your time is a limited commodity. Third, silence is not weakness, it's a strategic advantage. When you react to every provocation or explain yourself to every critic, people find it easy to figure you out. But when you stay silent, observe, and process, people can't read you. And what people cannot understand, they subconsciously respect or even fear. Think about it. In a room of two people, one is talking non-stop, the other is quiet, calm, and observant. Who has the real presence? Who owns the room? Fourth, you need boundaries. When you tolerate everything, you teach people that you have no limits. They will test you, push you a little further, and cross your lines because they know they can. Then, when you finally snap, they say, "You've changed." But you didn't change. You just finally started protecting yourself. If you set the standard on day 1, you wouldn't have to scream on day 10. Fifth, you set your own price. The world will treat you exactly how you treat yourself. If you don't believe you deserve better, it doesn't matter how hard you work. People will mirror your own self-doubt back to you. Self-respect is an inside job. Sixth, master your emotions. If someone ignores you and you immediately spiral, you've handed them the remote control to your life. When you stay calm, you become the mystery. They'll wonder, why aren't they bothered? That confusion is where respect is born. Finally, stop chasing. Attention is never found by asking for it. It's earned by becoming the kind of person who is inherently worth paying attention to. Stop trying to prove yourself to those who aren't even listening. Walk away when you have to. A silent exit is often the loudest statement you can ever make. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Stop giving everyone access to you. Stop trying to fix everyone's perception, and start standing in your own power. You aren't being mean. You're just finally being the person you were always meant to be. The moment you stop making yourself cheap, the world will have no choice but to pay the price of respect.